book of Proverbs, chapter 14 and verse 15, the simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. A wise man feareth and departeth from evil, but the fool rageth and is confident. NOT. Only simpletons believe everything they're told. The prudent carefully consider their steps. The wise are cautious and avoid danger. Fools plunge ahead with reckless confidence. The book of Proverbs, chapter 22, and verse 3. A prudent man forseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. NOT. A prudent person foresees danger and takes precautions. The simpleton goes blindly on and suffers the consequences. All praises to Yahweh, Bashem Hawashai, Wahara Kakodash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone, Shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. That scattered abroad amongst the heathen, some looking like the heathen, beginning with the 144,000, preachers, teachers, the prophets, Shalom. And Esau is just laying the pieces out right before everyone's eyes, man. But the only ones who see it are us as a hopeful elect. And you got some of these truthers, that see what's going on. All right? We're in this truth, man. We foresee the evil by the eyesight of the Holy Spirit. Okay, we're able to foresee these things, which goes into being a prophet. Okay, seers. The Wadi Yahweh Shema Shah. Thank you, Yahweh Shema Shah. All right, for giving us the heads up, and showing us how to protect ourselves, which we do that by way of coming back or going back to Yahweh Shema Shah, our true heritage, and believing on the truth of the scriptures. All right. Now the simple that believe every word is them believing what they're seeing and also what they're being told concerning these truths. Right. Now, Yahweh Shema Shah got the spirit on Esau to lay these troops out piece by piece, bit by bit. All right. Now they told you they were going to be out for 7 days. And as we told you about where the Holy Spirit, if you just can't see them just being out for 7 days and things are good. No, you give them an inch, they take a mile. Okay, they're constantly stacking on. They're adding up. They in D.C., and they're going to other major cities, and they're going to be in all cities soon. And you got a lot of people that's for it, and a lot of people that's against it, that's creating that division. But it doesn't matter if you were for or against it. Prophecy is playing out. And this is what's happening. People are being surrounded. Primarily these so-called Negro neighborhoods, man. Jake neighborhoods. The ghettos, where the Jews reside. Okay? The so-called Negroes, Native American Indians, Hispanics, Latinos, Jamaicans, and Haitians that's in these major cities. All right? So, the siege is being set. All right? You're being surrounded. Okay? And you got all these alphabet agencies out. Okay? The National Guard can't act as law enforcement, but they're there for deterrence. Well, now they're being told that they could carry guns. All right? Real quick, 2 Corinthians 2:11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. NLT, so that Satan will not outsmart us, for we are familiar with his evil schemes. Right? We know how Esau get down. All right? We know how Esau get down. All right? So while these things are being set in place, they're going to be here for at least 7 days. What Hedgeproof and Trump tell you? They were asked, and they told you. It could be 7 days, longer, however it need be. All right? Well, we told you about what the Holy Spirit concerning prophecy, show you in the prophecy about what the Holy Spirit, that they're going to be there. They ain't going nowhere. All right? They're not going anywhere. All right? Just them standing out there for deterrence and to protect the officers in the federal buildings, and they don't have any power to arrest, but they got power to arrest if you're committing a crime. But now, Defense Secretary Hedgeproof authorized the National Guard troops to carry arms in D.C. You see? They go from being there as a deterrence, with no powers, to giving powers if crimes are committed, to now we can carry guns. You see that? So you see it's adding on more and more. Now soon they're going to get powers to arrest, just like law enforcement officers and agencies, man. All right, so they're slowly giving them powers, but what people are doing is, hey, people are simple and they don't realize what's going on. See, because people are seeing it as, oh, it's for safety. Crime rate is down. Nothing has been going on. Murder rate and car break-ins has decreased within the past few days. We think they're going to pull them back. Nah, let's keep them now. Activate more National Guard, send them to the other cities. Esau got work to do. Now, us as the hopeful elect, we're not against it. Why? Because it's prophecy. Remember, hey, Esau bears not the sword in vain. Yahweh Shema Shah set them up to do his will, which is to fulfill prophecy, and it's for the wicked of our people. All right? It's not for the righteous. No, it's for the wicked. Okay? It says Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has signed an order authorizing National Guard troops deployed in Washington, D.C. to carry weapons if their mission requires it, according to a person familiar with the matter. You see? They require it. Just let them carry it. Yeah, because they're going to do it anyway. All right? The new authority is expected to be acted on in the coming days, the person said. Hegseth's decision paves the way for the nearly 2,000 troops now mobilized in the nation's capital to expand the operations significantly, including possible security patrols in neighborhoods that struggle with crime. You see, including possible security patrols in neighborhoods that struggle with crime. So what they got going on there is simple. All right, just going around and talking, just standing out there talking to each other. Now it's to the point where they truly going to be patrolling the streets with arms. All right? Hey, we went into police state and all of that, man. Beginning with our elders, man. All right? Because, you know, Trump walked the streets yesterday. All right? He walked the streets yesterday. And I got to upload that video. I got to get to the library. Hey, to show his power, man. His authority. That pride. All right? It says, in a visit to Guard personnel on Thursday, President Donald Trump suggested the military personnel would be playing a larger role in law enforcement in the city. You see, they're going to play a larger role. Military personnel would be playing a larger role in law enforcement in the city. So you see, their role is going to increase, not decrease. It's going to increase. You got to be strong. You got to be tough, Trump told Guard personnel at the U.S. Park Police and the Coastal Operations Facility. You got to do your job, whatever it takes to do your job. In other words, by any means necessary. Now they've been authorized by Defense Secretary Hegseth to carry arms. And hey, as we brought out, by way of the Holy Spirit, the simple passive on are punished. You see? You're not realizing what's going on. You're going to be punished. Your rights are going to be taken. They're slowly being taken away. All right? And you don't have to get it again. Your rights are being taken away right before your eyes. And it's all for your safety. But you don't realize it. Only a few people realize it, but it only matters to us as a hopeful elect who do realize, man. And that's by way of the Holy Spirit. All right? Well, y'all sitting back thinking it's for your safety. Next thing you know, all your rights can be gone, man. All right? Now, real quick, where is this video right here? All right? So your rights are slowly being taken away from you, man. Y'all don't even know it. But hey, it's all for your safety. That's all you see. But you can't see past that. All right? Check this out.
I haven't had AC in my car for months. So I grabbed this portable AC, and it seriously turns my car into an icebox. It's for the first time that anyone...
It says massive results. DC has murder-free week. And Trump's crime crackdown. Again, if you think they're going to pull them back, you got another thing coming. They already told you they're coming to other major cities, man. And soon they're going to be in all these cities. All right? Why? Because crime, the love of many has waxed cold, man. Iniquity has abound. Excuse me. That's what I meant to say. Iniquity has abound. Has increased. All right? Come on, man. This was happening. All praise to you, how about Shemal Shah? Check this out.
Now we turn our attention to the Washington, D.C. swamp, where President Trump's crime crackdown, it is yielding massive results. For the first time that anyone can seem to remember, Washington, D.C., one of the most violent places in America, it has the highest homicide rate in the world, just went an entire week, 7 full days, not one homicide, not one murder. Now, for reference, prior to President Trump, these were headlines coming out of the Washington swamp. 10 killings in 5 days in D.C., leave an international trail of grief. And now 0 murders in 7 days, not a single one. And it's not just homicide. Carjackings, they're down 83%. Robberies are down 46%. Car theft down a whopping 21%. Overall crime down 22%. Violent crime. And today President Trump visited the notorious Anacostia neighborhood in Washington, D.C., which has been plagued by horrific levels of violent crime for decades. U.S. presidents, they don't ever visit this neighborhood. Just a short drive from the White House. President Trump, he's not like other presidents. His commitment to public safety, unlike anything we've ever seen. And just a few hours ago, President Trump went to this neighborhood, thanked the police, thanked the National Guard, thanked our service members, men and women, for bringing peace back to our nation's capital. He was hanging out, giving out burgers and pizzas along the way. And according to Trump, there is so much more to come. Take a look.
We've had some incredible results. The results have come out, and it's like a different place. It's like a different city. It's the capital. It's going to be the best in the world. We're going to do what you're doing with law enforcement, and very importantly also, we're going to physically do it. We're going back to Congress for some money, and we're going to redo a lot of the pavement, a lot of the medians, a lot of the graffiti's all coming off real fast. It's going to come down real fast, and we're going to be not so much building, it's cleaning and fixing and redoing and putting brand new surfaces down on your roads and streets. And when people come in from the airport all the way to the Capitol, the White House, or any place else they're going to say, boy, this place is spotless. You do the job on safety, and I'll get this place fixed up physically. And we're going to be so proud of it at the end of 6 months, but let's say at the end of a year, this place will be maxed out in terms of beauty.
You see that?
Now, I'll end on a question tonight to Washington's woke lunatics. Was the discomfort of having to walk past National Guardsmen, was it worth the lives that were saved this week alone in our nation's capital? Or is hating Donald Trump more important to you? Hey, Sean Hannity here.
You hear that? At the end of 6 months to a year. So we told y'all about what the Holy Spirit, man. Hey, that 7 weeks, that 7 days. No, man. No, they here to stay. These jokers here to stay. All right? Now, these things are playing out right before our eyes. But, hey, 2/3 of our people are going to realize it when it's too late. Again, that's why the simple are pass the phone and are punished. And when you get right here, I think it's Wisdom of Solomon. Declare. At the end, they shall declare their wickedness. Ecclesiastes 14:7. The water how about Shemal Shah. It says, and if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness. You see? So you're going to see at the end. Okay, while these things are being set up, and when these things are fully rolled out and revealed, you're going to see the wickedness of these devils, man, what they're doing. Because what they're doing is stripping away your rights right before your eyes, and which is fulfilling prophecy, and we with that, man. All right? Okay? It's going into surveillance. Okay? That's what all this Palantir and all that stuff can start kicking in. All right? The robots, don't forget about the robots. All right, like the brother Kazaki Allah brought out the other day. We can't forget about the robots, the drones, and the weaponry that they have. Ecclesiastes 12 and 16, an enemy speaking sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee to a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first, and though he pretend to help thee, yet shall undermine thee. He will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much and change his countenance. Yeah. Hey, you're going to see who this devil really is, man. All right, but hey, I just wanted to hit this real quick through the spirit and power. How about Shimon Shot? And like you said, another 6 months to a year, it's really going to be transformed. And it's not just for DC, man. It's for all these major cities and the other cities where they're going to be patrolling, okay, surveillancing, and intimidating and taking away people's rights, man. Hey, let's go, man. Stay prayed up in the names of Yahweh Shema Shah. Shalom. And I'll upload this video sometime today as well as the other one from yesterday, man. Shalom.